So we want to eliminate unnecessary losses. Keep things as simple as possible, right? I want to delete this. All right. So anyway, price, if we notice, this is on the 4-hour. This is key for this. Price came down, up a little bit, came back down, pushed up, came back down, right? Yeah, I see that, right?
Yeah.
All right. So what I wanted to do, this was, let's just say, for an example, this here did not happen. This did not play out yet. Let's just say that didn't play out. Only this played out. And everything here didn't play out. But we could see clear as day that this is the high. High, broke the high. So we should have some type of reaction here. I taught you guys this in the previous videos about the CSD, the housing candle. So we should know that that reversing candle is going to come from this level. But we're getting into the whole setup. Here, right here is a swing, the low point, and this is the high point right here. So here and here. So all we would have did was grab the fibs, pull it from this high point to this low point. Template. All right. So basically, now I'm going to remove this because remember, I would have never, the reason why I put this here, not to confuse you, is because this is the high point, this was the low point. So the price hasn't pulled back to this yet. You see, so now when price pulls back into it, we need to know where to get in. And that's this move right here projected our entry for this. So if you look here, I have it labeled. We would have entered, we would have entered right here. 79 entry, stop loss. There's multiple entries here. So I'm gonna sync it. So when we go to another time frame, TP was here, take profit. So the first entry, if you look, this is where we would have got in at, right here.
Right.
See, full candle, close, stop loss right here. If we didn't enter there, this is always going to be the stop loss, the 79 entry. If you didn't catch this entry, how is price delivering right here, entry number 2 at the 62? I don't really enter at the 50. You can, obviously. I just don't.
What?
But I do enter.
No. Why?
Y'all go, everybody go on mute real quick.
Yeah, but you
Get
go
done with this lesson. I'm going to do it.
I don't have $1 million.
So yeah, what level you say you enter at?
The 79. The 79. after I'm drawing the fibs on the 4 hour.
So
That's how I'm mapping everything out.
after it closes under that 79, you go ahead and place
Right.
yourself.
Right.
And it only matters that it closed. It doesn't matter how it closes, the candle.
Well, I like to see it close with momentum. I don't want to see a
Okay.
weak candle. I want to see a candle close with momentum.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit you right back. I'm on the Zoom. All right.
You just drew everything on the 4 hour, right?
I drew everything on the 4 hour for this example. Correct. The re-entry is right here. This is the re-entry. So if I didn't get in where my ideal entry was, and how many pips is this? From we would have entered right here, and look, it broke structure right here. 33 pips. And we would have targeted. Let's just see. $35 pips. And we're targeting
Right, hey, bro,
CP.
go back to that real quick.
What you want to see?
So look, this is what I'm confused on. You see where it says stop 350?
Uh-huh.
Right. I've been seeing the money add up based off that number, not the 35 number.
Off of GBP JPY, because it will do that with it will be like that with GBP USD and NASDAQ 100, but this is different.
I thought it was still counting the same.
Because
It was like,
it's not USD currency.
oh, okay.
So you want to focus on the number that says 35. See, because we're risking
That's
35.
hard
But
currency.
the number, you're right, it is going to be that number when you times it by 10. So because anything with this pair is times 10. So if you do 35, it depends what your lot size is though. That's why you probably saying it, because if you get in with $4 into the trade with $4 and you risk 35 pips times 10, you risk 1,400.
Right. That's the way that's the way I've been counting.
But you would make 167 pips if you hit TP, which will
Which is like
be
4 bands.
$4 times 167 times 10.
Yeah, 4 bands.
$6,680.
Oh shit, okay.
Yeah, because it'll only be 4 bands if it was 100 pips, but it's almost 200 pips, which is would have got it to almost 8 bands, double. See, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I guess I was saying the same thing. I was just explaining it different.
Yeah,
But
the reason why I have. All right, let me remove this now. I'm gonna put my fib settings up there so y'all can copy and things like that. But when you on that 4 hour, you really want to look at market structure. And that's all I did with this. Price came down, pivot a little bit, came down. That's all this is. And I drew the fibs on that.
right, and then you mark the daily high and the daily low, right?
Exactly. So
Okay.
we're gonna start getting into the lesson now. Did y'all have any questions on that though?
Yeah, one more question.
What's up?
What about the graph makes you draw the fib to sell or to buy? You just pretty much looking for where the gaps is and be like, hey, I think it's
No.
gonna sell today.
No. Let's go back to the picture. All right. And this was my next example too. So we're gonna start with this example. Go to the 4 hour. It all starts from the 4 hour. Everything. It starts from the market structure. So remember how I showed you that example just now, and I was like, this didn't play out yet? Because we don't see this. We're projecting this. This is what we're doing. So people see this move and be like, damn, we missed that move. See, so you see market structure on the 4 hour came up, it accumulated, it came up. It didn't pull back until it came right here. So all I'm doing is taking my fib from this low point on my 4 hour, bringing it here because this is where the drop came from. And what does that do? It gives me my levels, my key levels that I would need. You see?
I can see the settings,
So now when I,
the
what'd you say?
settings of your fibs.
I still didn't hear you.
What is that?
I still didn't hear you. I still didn't hear you.
The settings of your fibs. I want
Yeah,
to see
yeah,
the
I'm gonna show it to
settings.
you. I'm gonna give it to you.
All right.
I'm gonna send you a picture. So if you look now, when price pulls back to my level, you see I entered here and how small my stop loss is?
Right.
You
Yeah.
see the trade? I didn't enter here. I entered here. This painted the picture for me to enter the trade here. So this could have been my stop loss, but I didn't want to risk that much. I didn't feel like I needed to. So I would have just risked this box. If price is going to go up, it's going to go up from here. This was a demand zone. The entry, even if I did put this as my stop loss, it never got hit. And then the TP target was right here. And that was 1,500 pips. And we only, huh?
Can I get the playback? Like, all right, so let's go ahead and take away the part that we don't see,
Oh, okay. All right. Got you.
right? And then let's put the fizz back on there and let's see if we get that.
You don't see none of this. You only looking at price. As a matter of fact, I hit the replay button up for you.
Yeah.
All right. You don't see none of this. You know why? Because it hasn't played out yet. All you needed to see was price come down. And that's what it did. It came
So
down.
it gives you a swing high.
My voice went up.
I don't know.
All right, so look. Let me remove this, the fibs. Price, you wait for the pullback. That's the expansion. So if you notice, price was steadily going up and up and up. It didn't pull back until right here. So I take the fib from the low point because I'm looking to get in on the expansion with the trend, right? So all I'm waiting for prices to come and tap one of these levels so I can get in. The further it goes, the better. So now, right here, I set the fib up. I got the levels over here. Okay, price. If this is the first level that I can enter, the second level that I can enter, the fourth level that I can enter. But this is my favorite.
Oh shit. Okay, that's why, bro. I kept thinking like, so because it's not, so you don't know what's about to happen, right? So it's not gonna always drop that far down before it go up.
Nah,
So
you gotta
you
watch.
actually got
No.
your entry point switch. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you're just waiting
You
for
gotta be
price.
able to adapt to the market at all times.
You're waiting for price to react to one of those levels to go in
Yes.
and
So this is like
Right,
price
right.
not really coming back that much, but I'm trying to get in it in the trade. I enter here. So let's watch the replay. So
Because I'm seeing what's crazy about it is all three stops, right? The first stop is liquidity. So okay, do they take that liquidity and then go back up?
Javi,
The oh wait.
acá, papi.
Okay, you see what I'm saying? So like if you look at the first purple bar, that's a liquidity sweep right there, catching those people who stop loss might be there. And then at the 62, that's the fair value gap. At the 62 and going down.
exactly.
Right. And then and then the 79 is the demand zone.
Exactly. You got it.
Oh, that's crazy.
I didn't even tell you that just now. You got that on your own, bro.
Okay, that's crazy. All right.
All right, so yeah, bro. So now let's watch the play. Let's watch the play. So now this already happened. So we just gonna wait. We just gonna wait. We already drew the fibs. We don't have to do nothing. We didn't have to- oh, you see what I'm saying? We didn't have to do nothing. So all we would have did was been on,
David.
we would have been on the 15 minute and it would have looked as smooth as this. We would have, it says entry right here. It's closing above the entry. It went straight to, this is really, if I enter here, this is really my TP2.
Right.
Okay, so let's just see how many pips that is.
You want Mulu? Huh? You want Mulu?
How many pips. You see? So let's keep watching.
Okay, so you're gonna use the lines as a TP1 and TP2.
Right. Or I use them to get back in. But notice that it's not even trying to come to my stop loss.
This is real smart, like real, because I would have tried to catch the drop, but
I know.
why try to
That's
catch
another
the
thing
drop
that
when you
I'm
can
going
catch
to
the
get
retracement?
into too on the next example. The people who's going against the trend. But yeah, so you understand how see now this is a fair value gap. Like I would expect some type of sell momentum, but this is all that was needed to be caught. TP's up here if you really want to hold for that. All right, how I stop the replay though. So now we
That's
can
actually crazy. So
see it, and then it hit the TP.
right. Cause I'm just like, bro, I'm sitting here like I would have been honestly, if I'm keeping it a buck, I would have been trying to sell that whole time, not even wait for the
Yeah,
buy.
Oh yeah, see, that's why I'm gonna change our whole mindset on looking at this. Wait till we get. Oh, this is one more. This is another one I got. See this? Yeah, look at this closely.
Yeah, that's a long ass supply zone, the demand zone. That's a couple days, maybe.
Right. So what I don't want to see is this when we trade it. We want to eliminate losses. I don't. We should not be dibbing and dabbling in the middle. We should know what we're doing. We should be coming with a plan. I don't care for nothing here. I only want to see y'all trading in these zones here. You see? These zones. If it's not in your zones, should not be trading. I don't want nobody dibbling and dabbling in the middle. You want to enter these markets with precision. We buying, 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 buying. Price. This is live action right now. It hasn't came out our zone yet. It hasn't popped. So what we need to see it break some type of structure. So I want to see it break this, but I would love to see it break this. Does that game on? For you see, I
Bring
don't
back.
care for none of that. That's making sense.
Yeah.
All right. That is how we're going to start eliminating losses. Oh no. Oh, okay, it popped up. So let's knock this lesson out real quick. We're gonna avoid losses by not buying in a premium and only buying when price is being discounted. So what that means is if price is in a premium, price is high, why would you be trying to sell? Why would you be trying to buy? See, we should not be looking for buys here. We should not be looking for buys here. We should be looking for sell offs because price is high. Same with here. So let me bring it all the way across. So all this sell, we should be looking for sell. A lot of people don't know this, so they be buying. No, we strictly want to look for sales. When we do take our buys, we want to take it from the discounted area.
And this is best on the 1 hour, right? To find
It's
these
on the
supply.
30-minute. It could be on the 15-minute. But I set this up off of the daily.
Okay.
You know,
PDRA, you doing a day?
yeah, I do it off of the daily. So it's super easy. I just go to the day. I'll go to the day. And I just bring it from the swing high to the highest point to the lowest point. That's it. All right. So now that y'all understand that, I told y'all already, don't dib and dabble in the middle. That was the example that I just gave. Y'all understood that?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. But
Yeah.
just in case y'all didn't, here you go right here. This is it right here. I made an example for y'all. See, this is what I mean when I say don't dib and dabble in the middle. We had no interest in trading price over here. We only looking to trade price at these key levels. You see the candles? This is kind of like an example that I just showed you. We only looking to trade when price is below or in our zones. So this gave me the blueprint that price was going to go up. See? So what I would have did was waited, and I know I could have entered right here because price delivery is going back up. So let's just say I wanted to pull my fibs out. I don't know what's going to happen here. We have to project it. So we take the fibs, I pull it, and it tells me to enter right here at the 79. Right there. Flatwood. Same with this. This level right here, I'm looking at to the left, and this would have gave me the prediction to sell. So let's do a sell setup. So we pull in from this point to this point. The 79 was right here. Stop loss was right here. It wouldn't even got hit. Entry was right here. So this is
What time frame is best for the Fibonacci? And your
I like to draw it off of the 4 hour and the 1 hour, but mainly the 4 hour. I don't like to use it on anything other than those two because I like to keep things simple as possible. Another thing. So remember, avoid losses by not buying in a premium and only buying when price is being discounted. I told you I don't dib and dabble in the middle, only focus and enter off of key levels. You don't have to involve yourself in every trade. You know, only take these trades in these places that don't make sense. I don't want to see trades and I'll be looking at like, why you took this trade? You know, what were you thinking about? It needs to make sense. Another thing, going with the trend. That's what we were talking about earlier. Are we going with the trend, or are you looking for reversals? And if you are going, if you are not going with the trend, why are you not going with the trend? The trend is your friend. You don't want to be friends with it. You know, so keep that in mind. Like for example, what is this trend right here? What is the trend?
bearish.
Bearish trend. So whose team you trying to be on? You trying to be on the buyer side, Like, and you trying to make money? You trying to make money from this little push? Let's
So
see.
what's the best way to tell trend in your opinion?
Right now, like right now, we're looking at it like you see the buys. Like, if you would have took this buy, would you have made no money? No, you would have lost. If you would have took this buy right here, you would have lost, right? Because this ain't no. Let's see how many pips this is. You still had to get in. Yeah, about 30. This is about 40 pips. This was decent. 42 pips. This one was decent, but
My thing about that is I stopped banking on those because that skinny ass line, that shit. I mean that be happening in like 4 seconds. You could blink, go to the
yep,
bathroom, and it just
yep.
bounced up
No,
by the time you come back.
that's called a death weight.
Yeah,
It's just to get you up out of there. Look, take the stop loss out, come back down because it's going with the trend. So you have a short time span to make that money if you're gonna go against that trend.
right.
So we look at
Do
it
you use the 50
from
EMA on the 4 hour?
the 50 EMA.
Yeah, on the 4 hour.
I don't use the 50 EMA, but I was gonna show you an EMA that I use though, for the trend. I had
What
a
is what does EMA mean?
EMA is like a estimated moving average,
Yeah.
exponential moving average. So this is the EMA that I use. I don't really depend on it because I could just look at market structure and see what the trend is. So if you look, and this is a setup. This is actually yes, this is a clean entry setup. Entry setup. But the way I figure this stuff out is just testing it out, trial and error. But I was thinking to myself, like if you notice this, I have my entry here. And I was like, what if I entered at the 100%? Because I entered at the 79 all the time. C79, safe, 79. It's safe, it's safe. I win a lot of trades that way. But what if I entered from the 100? Started entering from the 100. It was just something to think about.
How would
But
you catch it? How would you catch that 100? That's the
I just was always using it as my stop loss. But what if I started entering from it? So I have to something like that has to be back test and things like that. But I got 3 minutes on this Zoom before it ends, so I'm gonna kill it.
Hold on. What time frame you on?
I'm
Right
on
now.
15. When I use when I'm using the moving average, I'm always on the 15 minute. All right, so let me remove drawings. So I'm always on. If I'm taking a buy, you see, I'm only looking for buys. Only looking for buys. Draw a trend line. Start drawing trend lines to help you with the trend. All of these were buys that could have been took. You know, all of these is buys that could have been took. As long as it's above that EMA,
Is that the 200 EMA?
yes. And then below here with sales, you start looking. You should be looking for sales only. But it just is slow. You see what I'm saying? So you'll miss out on opportunities to make money, but it'll tell you what the trend is.
Yeah.
So I use it, I ride it out, just make some money. Ride it out. All right, I got 2 more minutes.
You gonna show the fib?
Yeah, I'm gonna show you. I had some more explanation. So before entering the trade, we should know how much we're going for, take profit, and stop loss beforehand. Before you do anything, you should know how much you're risking and how much you're trying to make. And it makes things so much easier. You want to stop losing trades? You want to be patient. Wait for breaker structure. Wait for the market to show you what's in. Okay? You want to become a robot in these markets and be systematic. Don't have emotions to the money. If you're doing this right, you will not care. So, for an example, 50 cent, 0.50, 10 pips. Okay, you're risking $50. Who cares? Risk the $50. How much are you going for? If you get 75 pips, you're getting $375. So does it really matter? You keep risking $50, $60 and you're going for $375. So $4 is the same thing. $4 if you get 25 pips, you know if I catch 25 pips, I'm gonna make 1,000. If I catch 50 pips, I'm gonna make 2K. If I catch 75 pips, I'm gonna make 3K. If I catch 100 pips, I'm gonna make 4K. So make sure that you have this set in stone before you enter that trade button. You click buy or you click sell. All right, y'all can talk.
I mean, you pretty much explained it to me. I probably just have to rewatch the video and
Yeah,
you know what
I'm
I'm saying?
definitely gonna post it up. I know some things I probably blew some of y'all mind, but yeah, I just want y'all to implement everything that I showed